That was something last night, wasn't it, Duck? What a Western. I mean, really, what a Western. It was quite fantastic. I know, you even wore a cowboy hat. It was exhilarating. I must say, Duck, you know how to be a good deputy. I think we've made Achilles City better together, personally. I mean, I think it's been much better. Much better than it used to be. Back then when those stupid pirate people. But anyway, guys, my name is Bliss, and I and Ducky are going to be playing some more wonderful Starfield, and we're so happy that you're back. Hopefully you're doing quite well, and you're feeling quite good today. If you're not, well, we can always try to make your day a little bit better, and if not, well, if all fails, we'll just have to take you out. Yep, take you out back, and boom shakalaka. I'm kidding. We're not going to kill anybody. We wouldn't do such a thing. But, everybody has a limit. But, okay. So hopefully you're doing good. And you have came here ready for some amazing content. Last night, of course, we were out there into this crazy abyss. This crazy, I don't even know how to put it. I mean, it was something really out of a Western. We were out hunting down these people that tried to take this farm, those Sasquatches, and I just went out there and I said, no, you can't take this lady's farm. This is the Wagner's farm, and this is going to stay in their hands for the rest of time. And I told them the biz. I told them exactly where they could stick it, if you know what I mean. And it went pretty good. That was a fun quest. I liked it quite a bit. And, basically we're now back to continuing this wonderful realm. And this is my second part of a 4-part series of Starfield. So I think I'll just start right off the bat and tell you guys what I think. So I have played a considerable amount of it. At this point, I've played 80 hours. In-game time, I think, has me at, let's just see here. Where does it got me? Get me on the tubage. Get me on the tubage. So it gets me right now at 2 days and 23 hours. So relatively almost 72 hours. And you can see that there's a little bit of variance in what the Steam says, because Steam's got me over 80 hours. So we're basically at this point between that range, give or take some 2. But I find it's not a bad point to kind of be able to do it at the 72-hour mark. And we'll have a next one around 120 hours. So what do I think so far? I think that Starfield is one of the best games and that I have played in the last, well, let's see here. How long has it been since Mass Effect came out? Can somebody get that on the tube? Somebody get that on the tube. So last time Mass Effect came out, the fourth one was 2017, which I thought was abysmal. And I would say that so since 2012, so 11 years, I would agree. In 11 years, I have not found a game that was as good as Mass Effect 3. And by the way, I liked Mass Effect 3 the least out of the 3 different Mass Effects. So how does this game compare? It's phenomenal. It doesn't even compare to the Mass Effect trilogy in the storytelling, but in the length, exploration, and now how I'm starting to see it, I think it is starting to approach Mass Effect 3, and that would be huge for me to say. I still think it's very far from KOTOR or Mass Effect 2 or the original Baldur's or second Baldur's Gate Alliance. I think it's very far from those types of games that hold really in my heart. Even Dragon Age, I would say that it is almost on par with Dragon Age, the Origins, and those things, but phenomenal game. So without further ado, I think it's time that we jump in here. Don't you guys? Let's do this. Also, the shipbuilding, I've learned more and more, is difficult, as it is a monkey's butt. Okay. Don't care for it sometimes, but I like it, because it makes me have to be better. It really does. So here we are in this Achilles City, and you can just tell, just by the craziness of just this area, how wonderful it is. It's such a fun-filled game. Just really, really phenomenal. So one of the things is we need to talk to Daniel Blake, it says next. We're confronting mercenaries at Montera Luna, trying to intimidate a farm off her land. But I'm returning to Achilles City to report to Marshal Blake. So that was the next step here, which is just right over here. But this city is really such a big change between Neon. I feel like almost New Atlantis, you get like a little bit of that ruggedness of like the well, right? You get the ruggedness of the well, but then you get that futuristic, kind of centralized, really clean, Tokyo type kind of driven, futuristic kind of feel to the city. Singaporean almost in a way. Makes me think of Singapore in the future a little bit. The architectural style, a little bit of that Dubai in there. And then Neon kind of, messes it up with like, let's make this really cyberpunkish. Let's drive home the colors, the saturation all the way up, just flipping, flapping. But even in New Atlantis, it's the greatest because you get both aspects. You get the ruggedness of Achilles City, but you get the futuristic feel of Neon, but without the color saturation. So I think New Atlantis is a really good basis. Around with some towns and stuff like that. I think Sidonia is really, really nice. Of course, New Homestead, that was really nice as well. Then we had the Red Mile, all these different ones. And then there's, of course, some space stations in general that are kind of thrown in there. And as we venture out, we'll start to check out them a little bit more. But we'd already done so much in Sidonia, so much in New Homestead, that we kind of branched out to some other spots. So I find that really, really nice, and I like it. Achilles City so far has given me a real good feel to this Western feel. The
city's full of Freestar Rangers. Watch my back, will you?
Freestar Rangers seem to be really, an interesting group of people. I find to be almost the most wholesome out of the entire bunch. We did have some weird things happen in the first 80 hours. The weirdest thing was the poachers dressed up like UC security trying to take out them. Still haven't figured that one out. Still haven't figured it out. It's a little bit weird. So here we go. And this is a great planet to survey. You want to talk about one nice survey data that you would get. It's definitely going to be this planet. And Achilles is just something else. It's this huge system. And we're going to talk to him, though, and we're going to finish up Soul.
What's the story on Montera Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats.
Sons
we confronted
of
them,
Sasquatches.
and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
It wasn't
You
unfortunate.
helped someone
They
in need
deserved
and
it.
came back alive. That's a job well done.
Frickin' frack, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not sitting down and letting these little basket cases think they could take a farm. They could go to Hades. Miss Wagner is safe, and that is the most important thing.
For the time being, yes, but she could still be in danger.
That's true.
That's why we need to fill in some blanks.
Oh, schnipples.
What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
All right, Daniel, I'm going to tell you. They were tough, they were well-armed, and they were probably mercenaries.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
I got this slate. They hired someone to steal the ship from Hope Tech, and that's where the thing goes.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera.
Oh man, I hate Nera.
What was left of it anyway.
Most godforsaken place. The thing is, I want to go back to Nera. And if you guys want to know where Nera is, let's look it up, because I forgot. I completely forgot where it was. But, you know, Nera is such a good place. Especially for the grind. If you want to grind, Nera is amazing. Nera, Starfield, location... The Narian system, again, and it has the following moons, Danara. So that's, you know, we should keep that up, this nice little thing. This location really helps us. Nera is the first planet in the Narian system. The Narian system, they need to have something.
Still with me?
Oh yeah, I'm still with you. I'm sorry, Daniel. I was I was doing stuff. Finding the starship thief and that those men hired is our best lead still doesn't explain why they wanted the Wagner farm. Actually, wait a minute. What happened at the Battle of Nera?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Could those men be veterans from that 1st Cavalry?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
What was the Colony War, though? I mean, I've heard different sides of it, Daniel, but from your point.
The war between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective? Worst conflict the settled systems has ever seen. Each side unleashed terrible weapons on the other. And countless people died. The armistice was signed 20 years ago. But a lot of folks still bear their scars.
That doesn't explain why they wanted the farm, though. I mean, think about it. They came in, they stole this ship from Hope Tech. It's not cheap. Yet they want some sort of farm? I mean, what is the benefit? Is the farm on Earth something?
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions.
I know.
It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech.
Okay.
He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
Oh, what can you tell me about Ron Hope then, huh? This is the people we answer to, the big dogs.
Proud, stubborn, and smart. A self-made man. He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower.
The Council of Governors. You gotta clue me in here, Daniel. What's going on here?
The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers. The council members are the political and corporate elite of the Freestar Collective, so we have to tread lightly when we're dealing with them.
Do what I have to do. That won't be a problem.
Good. The last thing I need is the council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy.
I got it.
Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Right. Where hope is built. So, I'm gonna go to Narian's system.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger
What?
Diakalu.
I'm coming in!
If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat,
I'm
need
coming!
help.
I'm coming!
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
Doc, right now. They need help. Get in there, Ducky.
All right, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
I don't know what's going on here. Alright, let's board this. Saddle up, people. Good shall prevail. System malfunctioning. Let's go down. Oh. That jetpack really sucks. I thought it was better, but... See, when they're on the ladder, what I noticed about that is it stops you from going up. Even if they're not the same subsection, there's a little glitch that happens with it. And I don't know why that happens, but each time I notice. So if you're going up, you've got to wait, pretty much. Hey, what's going on? Can't talk to him. There we go.
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship.
Show badge. The marshals sent me to find you. I need your help.
You need my help.
I do.
I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much.
No, don't laugh
I
then.
was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
I'm sure if I can get you to fly, I'm sure I can help you. We need to get you a doctor, though, first, I think.
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
I'll help you, but I'm going to want a favor in turn. How about some credits? I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one.
All right. I need to repair it. And this door. And this one. There. That's good. And then repair the ship. We gotta go down for it. Open up this door. Flip on that switch. And we're good to rock, just like that. Oh. Always do that. Ladders are my most unhappy thing. Now I know why the guy created a ship with no ladders. Up top, I think. repaired. No problem. Yep. Every time somebody's on it, it glitches out on me. All right, got the ship all good. Good and grand.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Those outlaw ships still need to be dealt with.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again.
That ain't gonna happen.
Can't let that happen.
You got that right. Just tell me where they're headed and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Can't fast travel. It's the only thing I don't like. You can't fast travel when you're doing something. It's like, just let me go. Where do we dock? We dock up top. Oh my goodness. I'm taking out every dang frickin' ladder in this game. I'm gonna find that guy's blueprint and make one without ladders. That's the last obstacle
Hello,
course.
Captain.
The ladders. You can just push our cockpit. I should just do that. Alright, dock and dock. Alrighty, let's go and take him out. What is this? Polvo Station. Okay, interesting. We're in pretty good shape. So probably jump us right in. Yep, there they are.
What have we here? Ah! Ah! Pull together.
This guy right there. That one's closer. Locking.
You ran out of luck.
Got him. Pull him back on one. Got 112.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Say good night, buddy. Didn't stand a chance that time. We're getting a little bit better. We're not great yet, but still better than we were. And we could up one of our shields, could we? The engines, what are they at? Abysmal. 49. Yeah, I think I'm gonna up that. At least I have a little bit more speed. Get the mag pressure. L. Jumping on over. Off to Hopetown. We've been about, in 20 dog fights. Lost about 3 of them.
Ecosystem. I'd like to explore it more closely.
This is a new one. Hopetown.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh, a technician.
Everyone. Anything I can help you with?
I need repairs to my ships.
You were able to land it, so I'm sure whatever's broken can be fixed.
Alright, I'd like to modify the ship.
Sure, how about it?
So here we have this wonderful thing. And I'd like to upgrade. Let's just see what we have to upgrade. So we've got weapon number 1. He doesn't really have anything. He does have the Atlas missile launcher. Let's see here. Right now we've got a missile launcher on it. We could upgrade to then the Atlas, which is quite a bit better. We've got a CE. And that Atlas one. That is a little bit better. I'll upgrade that one. And then this one, we've got an autocannon. So I'm looking for something that's a little bit better on the autocannon. Oh, look at that. A Vanguard. Now, its max power is a little bit -2, but it is a little bit of an upgrade. Like that one. And then, of course, we've got the proton beam. I could go with another missile launcher or this neutron beam. Now, the fire rate is a little slower, but man, does it hit hard. We'll do those upgrades, and then off to the engines. We're sitting right now at engine thrust 42,660, which is not bad. Max power is a 9. The upgrade will put us at 94622. Engine health is a little bit better. So we've got done 11. It's a little bit better. We'll upgrade that. And look at that. Now our starship design is maxed. Looking one more time at the shields. Still like the shields at where they're at. So that's... She's nice. She's definitely slimmed down from where I put her before. She is still a massive ship. I really love that about her. I think I'm going to call her Shauna. Yeah, I like that name.
Yes? Yes? What?
Nope, not talking to you, sorry. Important business.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
No trouble at all.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
And let's meet Ron Hope.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on. I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office visit on the top floor?
Oh, thank you.
I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
And Keeley City is definitely, this quest, this faction is much more difficult than the UC Vanguard. It's a really beginner quest, I feel like, in difficulty. Well, this one, some of the guys that we took down, they were level 50.
We could try outsourcing.
Much different
Do a contract
in
with scavengers,
how you'd
but
attack them.
That's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Ah, damn. Good to see you, Nia. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Found the stolen ship on Terra Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I'm aware of your position. Yes, sir, Mr. Hope, you can count on me.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
The ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
The thief had inside help. You know anything about that, Ron?
What? Nonsense! We vet our
I don't
people
trust him.
thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Did anyone see the thief, though?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
I understand your position. I don't know if it's something we should keep under wraps. What doesn't and tricks me up on this is that he's talking about his position as if his image, and I feel that there is some sort of background knowledge that we're not getting from him.
I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
And it's like he's putting guilt on
can
us.
I get a word?
Yeah, you can get a word. Something doesn't make sense in here. Adrian, I don't like this. Keep an eye on that guy.
Keep an eye on your...
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
I was hoping to learn more.
Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
How was Neon different? I've been there.
Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative.
What can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well-connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Jaden Price, got it.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Thanks for setting up the meeting. Keep your eyes and ears open. I'm not sure we got the whole story here.
Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Look at that. Our next level up. Let's look, our shotgun is ready to rock and roll. We want to use that. Of course, we've already got the one wonderful gun. And I'm looking at the medicine, which I feel is fine on that. We do have the engine systems, which increases our speed of the ship. This could definitely help us increase that. That's very important considering how slow our clunky ship is, but we have upgraded it. There's also payloads. Any pilot can haul cargo, but it takes special determination and training to maximize cargo space. There's also energy weapon systems. Energy ships... Sorry about that, guys. Increased damage. Targeting mode. So that might be something. There's also missile systems. We do have missile systems on it. Might be beneficial for us to help there, as the more and more we'll be, using that. This is definitely a tough one on where we kind of want to go in this system. Starship engineering. All ship systems repair 10% faster. That could be really helpful, especially in battle. I think I'm going to add that one right there. And then we're dealing with a little bit of a status right now. A little bit of nausea. Food and drink are less effective. One of the first things I want to do is check out what they have here, and continue to increase our wonderful supply of the 777s. 7.77 millimeters always seem to
Dust
be
except for the factory.
lots of different regions here. This is someplace, of course, I'd like to continue. Contusions are gained.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes.
Let's kind of see what they have out here in this wonderful town and get a little bit more of the lay of the land of it. That's a window. Let's try not to run into that. So the best defense. Guessing they provide wonderful spacesuits. Can I come in here? Thank you. Yeah, that'd be nice.
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist? Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
You must get high marks for customer service.
I didn't start this way. Got myself robbed a few times. Swindled a couple. So now I look out for number one. And it's not like there's anywhere else on this rock to buy weapons. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone.
Let's see what you have.
What are you looking for?
So as ammos, of course, we want to get the 7.7s. Those are maxed. Really do need those. Other things. Let's go over to sell from our ship. The ship parts, of course, we've got 10 quantities, but everything else can go. I thought I sold this before, but apparently not. Let's get rid of all of those things. Okay, then off to me to sell. Let's get the mag shot, the technician. Let's switch over to the values. Heavy particles, we don't use those at all. Digipicks, man, got quite a few, 33 of them, which is nice. Okay, so shotgun shells will keep. No more survey data. Do we not have any more guns? It doesn't look like it. So we're sitting at around 6, about 194,000 in credits, especially with our wonderful upgrades. Look at that. How many of these 27 calibers? We never use these. We just never use them. We just got $3,000 sitting around. I'm going to get rid of those. And once I run into something that might need them, you could always go there. Each one of our weapons is good. 323 there, but, you know, tons of rounds on those things. 15 by 25. Could grab a few more of those, but I think we're okay. That mag, we don't use it too much, but it's more of like, you know, when the enemy is really tough. That's not a bad one to use. I like it, what we got right now. All right, let's switch on over. We're going off to Neon. And we've been there quite before. A lot of people know us, so it should go pretty well. There we are. Talk to Jalen Pierce. I wonder what Jalen's got to say. Isn't that right, Doc? Oh, yeah.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
You must be Ranger Price.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets. Even from us.
I'm sure people of Neon want to uphold the law.
Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
The law and justice aren't flexible concepts. They're absolutes, Pierce.
Rookies. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
Are you sure this information of yours is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't. It's your call.
Well, that doesn't give me much, Pierce, but take me to Billy Clayton.
Come on.
Prognosis improved. Yes. Stupid door. Dang it. There we go. Doors and ladders this round. Like, goodness gracious. Sometimes I just... There we go. I feel better.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City.
Thank you.
Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away.
I like it that they kind of bring that up.
Would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here...
Neon, we already done this. We've put the strikers in charge of the disciples. And they are now wearing the Neon security armor.
I need to impress that upon you. Because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns me, Deputy. It's never that simple. Justice can mean different things to different people, and laws can be interpreted and debated. A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Yep, I get that. I love the design of Neon. It gives me such a cyberpunk feel. Almost like I'm stuck in a Tron game. I wish I could walk as fast. Can I upgrade one of my qualities so I can at least walk as fast as the character? That would be wonderful, Bethesda. Come on, Todd. I know you're listening right now, Howard. If you're listening to me, I want to be able to walk at the same speed. I know you can do it. You're a genius.
Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Oh, it's you.
Hello, Billy.
Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
All right, let's do this. Let's F5 it. In case, something goes wrong.
What do you need?
I'm looking for a thief skilled enough to steal a ship from the factory. I don't like that one. Tell me what you know about a stolen Hope Tech ship and make it quick, Scab. Oh my god. Jesus, we could be such a dick. I like this one better. Stolen Hope Tech ship landed here recently. I need information on the pilot, Billy.
A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
People could be in danger. Dope. Yes, pay 1,000 credits. Let's go with the people could be in danger. He might care.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you. But right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Yes. That's part of the job, yeah. Are you refusing to cooperate because that would have consequences? No, I don't want to threaten him. Let's go with that's part of the job.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Persuade. That's not my problem. Now tell me what you know about the Starship Thief. Let's help out Billy. Seems to be having some trouble with the loan shark.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
And we got the strikers in charge here. The disciples have been taken out, so I'm wondering how the story, if it all changes at all in Neon. It's one of the questions I always wondered. Take the elevator here. And here's the one thing I realized. I threw myself in jail walking into the fish market. Stupid place. So one thing I found out is you really don't want to go past that section. There's a reason why it says restricted access, no admittance, no admitted. They don't admit ya, okay? And what they do is they throw you in jail for 3 days. So if you don't want to get into a tangle there, by the way, this is a wonderful view of the ship. Most people don't see it from this angle, but you can see your ship in the distance, which I really like. Come on, Hadrian. We got stuff to do with this Goodman. And this planet we have not really checked out, other than being on Neon. This would be a wonderful scan and quite easy considering we're already at 88%. It's funny though is that they've really messed it up. So you can see that this is kind of where the disciples used to be.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
Okay, buddy. I need to get in there. It's important.
Do you now?
I know you'd like to help me if you could, but I think there's some way we can both win here.
No, it's not that simple.
Nobody else needs to know about this.
Maybe need to think about it.
I know you'd like to help me if you could. You can't just have anyone going through. I get it. It must be hard for you to say no all the time.
I'm not falling for that. You're not getting past me.
Okay.
Maybe you've got hearing problems. I don't know. I said you ain't getting in here, and I meant it. Now get lost!
Show the badge.
Nah, I don't think so. Neon's got a ranger, and you ain't him.
Son of a cracker. I guess we're gonna have to pay 1,000 on this one, because we don't got the persuasion. We've already got it maxed out. What is up with that lady coming in here? Okay, we're in the middle of talking here, lady.
As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit. Here, this will get you in.
Dropped 1,000. Can I help you? Huh? Yeah, you. With this... Yeah, exactly what do you need? Alright, we're coming on in here. Up a daisies, I guess. The heck we got up here going on? Okay. Alright, this guy looks like...
A new customer, perhaps?
Yeah. Okay, buddy. This is gonna make it quick.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Show badge. I'm here about the debt you're trying to collect from Bill Clayton. Your days on preying on desperate people are over. Yeah, let's show him the badge.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
Billy can't pay the debt, and you know it. Let this one go. Billy doesn't owe you anything. The debt was his brother's.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did.
Gosh,
what's your stake in this anyway?
Doesn't he have the most calm voice ever? This voiceover artist is amazing. I'm going to have to figure out who this is. I'm sorry, but I've got to Google this. Who is the actor that does Emmett? Because that is one of the best Southern accents I have heard in a long while. Emmett Starfield voice. Who is that? Let's see here. Keith Ferguson is the actor that does this voice. Really? American voiceover artist. Keith Ferguson is an American voice actor known for his roles as Blue from Foster Home for Imaginary Friends, Han Solo in Robot Chicken, and he's in Final Fantasy 12. No kidding. What a wonderful voiceover. I would never thought, looking at the guy, too, that he would have that, but phenomenal. I need information for Billy. The idea of putting some fear in a scumbag like you sounded like fun. I need information from Billy, so I'm helping him out. That's why I'm here, Emmett.
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
I'm asking for your cooperation here.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
Getting on the Ranger's bad side could come back to haunt you. Think about it.
Let's just calm down now.
You're trying to get blood from stone here.
Well, that ain't wrong.
If you don't help me, the Freestars might hold a grudge. I don't want that. You don't want that.
Seems to me like you're a long way from Aquila City. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority, thinking I'm some small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreements here in Neon.
Shoot.
They're picking us off!
Well, this isn't how I wanted to end this. Hoping we could have worked this out, but I guess it just didn't happen that way, did it? What do they got in the back? It's locked. No. Don't steal. Really, lady? You came in here after we just took out everybody? The same colored hair, 3 different times. Jesus, everybody's got the same hairstylist. Yeah, we're playing this on... Are we not playing this on normal? We must be getting really powerful. Started to take people out in one-shots. Goodness. I need the credits. I think that's it. That's all she wrote. No point in hacking or doing anything deceitful. Just have to see how things go. Well, that didn't go well for you, did it? Yeah, let's take that too. We'll take the coachman. I didn't want it to end that way. The Syndicate, they brought this to me. Alright? I ended it. I'm the law around here. They don't like that, they can take it in the back door. I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble with Neon Security here. What's gonna happen? Oh, everybody is deserted out. Yeah, every time there's a gunshot, apparently people flee like it's frickin' Black Friday looking for a new TV. Okay. At least the people are normal here. I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble for that.
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
This town needs to understand that the law is the law. You don't attack some Freestar Ranger and start popping off thinking you're gonna do. Frankie's grab it and go.
A lot of drinks and talk. Did you talk to Goodman?
Unfortunately, it came to violence. Didn't work out well for him.
I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
That's what I found out, Pierce.
Okay. Time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit, and she's been throwing money around, so it must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform.
Yeah,
I'll
been there.
back you up.
Okay, Madame Sauvage. We've been there before. It was one of the first places I think we met the strikers, if I recall. Goodness gracious. As much lore as I'm starting to learn, who would have ever thought that we could play this much of the game, and yet we have not done the first mission. We haven't talked to Sarah. Haven't done it. I cannot believe 80 hours we put in. No, this is the bar. This is where that freak was that took the music from Borealis. Remember the one in the neon club? And he was sitting here and we had to get him aura or whatever that thing is called. Give him the drugs.
Howdy.
All right. This is Grace. This is either going to go real well or not.
Oh, great.
We know, madam.
That's who I don't want to see. We love a jam.
You're funny.
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
I'm Freestar Deputy Bless, okay? We're bringing a lot of the land here.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
There's no need to make it this difficult. You're in trouble, Grace. You better start taking this seriously. I mean it.
Oh, I'm listening with rapt attention, Deputy. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
Don't play games. I know you stole the ship, and you gotta tell me why right now.
Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. I didn't even keep the ship. I gave it to some men. It was just a quick, clean job. I made sure nobody got hurt.
Those men tried to run a farmer off her land. They were mercenaries who threatened women to get their farm. You provided the means for mercenaries to intimidate and threaten an innocent person, Grace.
Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Enough small talk. Tell me what you know. Right now, Grace.
It's not that simple.
This is important. Lives depend on it. You don't seem to understand. I need this information now.
I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay?
There's no reason for us to have a problem. I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you. I do. I just need the information.
Maybe. Need to think about it.
No deals until I get some answers. All right? We're not cutting anything right now. You come in here with this forefront knowledge and then act all high up. Now you bring it down? No deals until I get some answers.
All right, fine. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Did she say where she's being treated?
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Okay, so did Maya say why the First needed the Hope Tech ship?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to make people uncomfortable.
Why would you agree to such a risky job?
You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons.
Okay, well how about you go on then? You tell me some more.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the first, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
That's all I need to know now. I think we're done. What do you know about the men that delivered the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
Okay, so did Marco ever give you this location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Okay, so did anyone in the first give you a way to contact them? What was the communication like?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
I think we're done here.
Works for me.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
You're free, thanks for your help. If you promise your shipjacking days are over, then yeah, you're free to go. Yes, but if you so much as look at another ship... No, I think, yeah. Give her a warning.
Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a high note.
Yeah, you are getting
Ain't
too
many
old.
can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech. Should make a good story for the kids one day.
Okay, hello.
Oh, well, hello there. Payload specialist. Sophie Grace. What else we got in here?
Love the vibe in this city.
Okay, so I guess we're back to this. Shadows and neon. We need to go to Achilles City. We learned the names of the two lieutenants in the first. She also gave me an encrypted slate, which I need to take to Alex Shadid for analysis. Back there. Well, that person was really passive-aggressive to begin with.
I
Her
steer
tone
clear
real
of
changed.
Freestar Collective cities in general. Too many memories.
Don't think about it that way. You don't have to get all skittish and walk sideways like you're dancing. This isn't a choreograph. Always right here. It hits 28th. There's some sort of loading mechanism that happens right here where the frames just drop.
I know your type.
Todd, look at that. I really want to survey this planet. It's got to be a gold mine. I mean, look at this. 10 fauna, 5 flora,
Just let me
34%. I mean, it is a real good spot to hit.
Good to see you.
All right, Alex.
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
I didn't really care for it, to be honest. It's a lot of crime. It's corrupt. It's got grime. It's got trash. I mean, goodness gracious, the people, they've got a problem and they need to take a chill pill.
What? You serious? Well, that's a first. I guess not everyone likes to have a good time. Speaking of which, on to business. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
All right. I need your help with encryption. Ranger Price says you can crack this encrypted slate. I want the slate unlocked as soon as possible. Let's tell him Ranger Price said it.
Did he now? Well, in that case, challenge accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret stored in this thing. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
Well, have fun with that.
Oh, I will. I guarantee it.
We gotta go talk to Daniel now, up top. I go the wrong way? Yeah, I did. Marshall, he'll want to know everything that's going on. Alright, fine. We got some news for you. I don't know how you're gonna take it, but this thing gets deeper down the rabbit hole. Well, apparently I can't talk to him from this distance? Okay. I thought I could in the chair, but apparently not. I'll stand then.
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
While you've been sipping your Jack and Daniels, I was able to track down the thief with the Ranger Price's help.
Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress.
Thanks. Getting the hang of this. Thanks me when I've taken down the first. I think I more than earned a promotion. Let's not get egotistical.
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from this starship thief?
I scored big time, got the names of 2 high-ranking first members. First has money man named Marco, also someone named Maya Cruz.
Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
Okay, so what can you tell me about this Maya?
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
You think you know who Marco is? Why?
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money, and when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
I need some information to tracking them down.
Like what?
Marco's keeping his location secret. How can I find him?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
I've been to the Red Mile. It's one hell of a place, especially when you run that Red Mile, which I did. They have some nasty creatures there. Where would someone go for a long-term medical treatment?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
That's enough to go on.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
And And it gets thicker. So we've got On the Run, tracking Marco. We could do Maya. Maya, technical genius. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Go to the clinic. Oh, this is in Narian. There's a clinic right here. If you want to grind a little bit, though, I will tell you guys where a lovely little place to grind is. And this is this place. Believe it or not, we haven't fully done it yet, and I'd really like to do it real quick. We've already got quite a bit, so let's end up on one of these little sides. Westland Coast. This place is barbaric. Of course, when we were doing this, we were about 10 levels below that or more. So I think it won't be so hard this time. Let's land here and get what we've got to get. Look at that ship. Gosh, she's a beauty. Really cut down and slimmed her down to a sliver. Let's exit the ship, see what we've got. We'll get this and we'll head over then. The coast's here, so it should be nice and simple. 85 already. We're looking for is the flora. And then we've got 3 resource patches. Shoot. See what I said? Not too bad. He's throwing grenades already. I love it when she lights it up. 88. One more right here. I remember coming to Nera the very first time. God, it was horrible. Alright, first thing on the agenda is that we got one unknown there. I think that's going to be the closest. Not too far. Alright, let's run it. Let's get this thing done and over with. It's the hardest planet I had went to in the beginning stages. Of course, hearing from Druid, one of my friends who's played probably 400 or 500 hours now. Knowing you, Druid, you probably have. I'm guessing it's a baby planet compared to what he's ran into, but this was a tough planet back in the day. Not too far now. Nice little run. You haven't ran in a while, have we? Wow. Yeah, much different. But I mean, I haven't won against the sirens yet. And the sirens on this planet, oh God, they are horrible. Getting really minuscule points right now. The wildlife here was always really barbaric. It was never an easy thing, but we found Kaiser, which I was hoping that we could take into our fleet, but yet he only kind of went through the Vanguard missions. There's that one right there. Just a nice little glacier. Nothing too grand. The next one is... Where's the next one at? It's 1,000 clicks out there. Now let's check out a different area. One with a little bit more fun, huh? Go to the frozen plains. I haven't really seen that on the planet yet. Not that I recall, but then again, you know, things change. Oh, good little drink. All right, let's see what we have here. That one. There is a spaceship. I don't know if I want to go through this one right here. That looks like it. That's the unknown. Get this knocked away. Been to this planet several times. Here's the sirens. These ones were really tough back in the day. See how tough they are this time. Yeah, still really difficult. They take so much, but I think this mag might do a little bit difference to them. Much, much better. I mean, it was like a sponge. Before, it was so difficult. You can just tell from like the feel of the planet. It's just this disgusting kind of like smoggy, you know, barbaric type of wasteland. And you can tell that there was a lot of history here. This is really where things did not go well, especially with them trying to create kind of the Nera, the sirens. They tried to change them into this sort of xeno warfare type unit. What do we got here? Oh, that's Hadrian. Okay, so much better now. 2? Dung pile. Alright, there's the pond, and I think the last spot is right over there at 300. It's a nice quick scan. Finishing up. I don't know how many planets I've done, but I need to get a counter of it. I really do. Didn't try this one though. The rifle is now maxed out in our skills. Might do much better. There's the last spot right up here. Kind of glad that I've conquered this planet. Not that I wish to stay here. Part of me wanted to do the most hospitable, most ruinous area and do an outpost. And I think late game, I might do that. There it is. Alright, Nera is surveyed. Let's switch over to L. Off to the clinic. There it is right there. Wow, our speed is much better on this thing now. And what are we getting on speed now? We full throttle it. Yeah. She's doing about 65. Much better than she was before. All right, let's hail.
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
And one of the things I just realized is I should drop the engine maybe just a tad. I can put that back to 51 and up the missile. Or do we want to up? Nah. I don't know, up that maybe. Let's dock. So this is a prodigy, guys. This person was unbelievable in her craft. It's gonna be interesting talking to her. So just a little refresher on what we're doing here. We're on surgical strike, tracking May Cruz, a technical genius and a senior member of the First who recently had emergency surgery. Marshal Blake suggested I talk to Ranger Ben Armistead at the clinic, a sophisticated medical facility. And we've been here before. It's advanced as you can get. Person's right over here. Let's also F5 it. Do a little quick save.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
And you know I'm tracking down a member of the First.
And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them First mercenaries here at the clinic?
She had some kind of urgent medical issue, so I'm confident she's here. That's what I intend to find out. Might be. She needs surgery. No, I think this one's the best.
Well, every Ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy.
Good. I'm supposed to follow you, but you have to get up.
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a Ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. She's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Hey, Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Thank you, Ben. All right. Ari.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
Interesting. The person I'm tracking is a computer expert.
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after?
A ruthless mercenary named May Cruz. I'm here to make sure she faces justice. She fought bravely in the Colony War.
Former soldier, huh? Yeah, they say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit in anymore. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a medical emergency that required long-term care.
That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
Interesting person. Don't like how they're looking at me.
A chance to talk to Dr. Cassidy. Really fun guy. Try humor though. So dry.
Okay, give me just a minute here.
Saw
Let's
your
get
ship
to it.
come in. Nice ride.
Maya Cruz. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz. If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman.
Must be someone who fits the description, at least partially. So it's a dead end. What if the records were tampered with? If that's the best you can do, maybe I'm better off my own. No, let's go with tampered.
I guess it's possible. Maybe I can give you another option. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
Security. If I can find the source of your computer issues, that might lead to Maya.
You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
Search for the source of the system disruption. It's gonna be over here. Let's talk to Candace. Over here, we might be able to figure something out, guys. Let's save it. Let's get back into this 3-star terminal. See what we've got here. So admin access, you allowed us. Active process. Right, disruptor MK unknown. Power allocation. Native memory guard. File systems. Okay. Processing details. High. It's recommended that this process be disabled immediately. Interesting. Resource monitor. Processor usage 26%. Active memory 12. Alright. Last maintenance was performed 6 days ago by A. Miller. Gain entry to the VIP wing. That seems to be the next one here. 2 different sections here. Which way do we go?
Mind your step.
Interesting. Right here. Desktop, computer trays, tablets. Digipick. Desktop digiframe.
I don't mean to be rude, but unless this is a medical emergency, please get someone else to help you.
Yes. What do you want?
It's a good bet you've got a fugitive hiding in your VIP wing. I need access.
Even if that were true, which I doubt, access to that area is strictly limited. Who exactly are you?
Deputy Bliss at your service. Require your cooperation with an investigation. See this? That's who I am. Open the door, pencil neck. I love how Huey's such an a-hole. But I'm not doing that this round. Deputy Bliss at your service. I really need your help.
You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules. No exceptions.
How about you hear me out for a minute?
I'm a busy man, so make it quick.
Nobody else needs to find out about this.
Please. You insult me.
A lot of people might be in danger. Help me keep them safe, Doctor.
That sounds serious. Maybe you're right.
People I'm hunting are murderers, Doctor.
That's truly awful.
I'm gonna protect the people of the Freestar Collective.
I have my own problems to worry about. I think I've heard enough. I've given you my answer, and I'm not changing my mind.
All right. Oh, you have to really get it from him.
Yes. What do you want?
I need to get in the VIP wing. Don't ask why it's confidential.
Is that so? Well, I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. Nobody's allowed in without my permission. And I'm not going to give that without a very good reason. Who exactly are you?
Again, I require your cooperation with an investigation.
And I require you to respect my authority as a senior doctor here at the clinic. The answer is no.
The rules are the rules, no exceptions.
I give you my word as a fellow medical professional that I'm very discreet.
Oh, I wasn't aware. I suppose if I can't trust a colleague, then I can't trust anyone. This will get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
Wow, we could have just went that route. Huh. Persuasion fails us again. To be honest, having a maxed out persuasion has not handled it as well as I'd like. Unlock the VIP now. Into the clinic. Jesus. What the frick is going on in this frickin' place? Adrian, we just had a frickin' thing unlock on us. Stupid VIP crap. Check the perimeter. Got first aid. I'm not gonna steal anything. Keep it civil. Hell? Search for clues. There's a syringe here. Pick up that. Right here. Terminal. Command override mode. Now. Access mainframe. Install disruptor. Run disruptor. Executing. Operation successful. All other admin functions suspended. No, still wants us to check out more things. Anything more on the computer? Oh, there's VIP amenities. We're here to serve you. As a VIP guest, you'll enjoy the very best hospitality we have to offer. Spacious private chambers, fine cuisine, and our highest quality of personalized service await you here at the clinic. Your satisfaction is our highest priority, and you can rest assured that we'll work hard to make your stay a comfortable and pleasant one. Your privacy is our priority. Here at the clinic's exclusive VIP wing, you'll enjoy the highest level of privacy and security that we offer. Access is limited to a select group of professional and courteous clinic staff who are here to serve you. No information, including your presence here, will be shared with anyone beyond your attending physician and supporting staff. In addition, your medical records will be kept in our most secure database with the maximum level of protection from outside intrusion. Here at the clinic, the brightest minds in medicine and the most sophisticated technology and research combine to ensure that you've received the best care anywhere. And promise of stress-free recovery is your commitment to you, our valued guest. Whatever you're here for, there's simply no better place to be. Okay. Let's look at this first guest. Rescue, dispatch, ready. Okay. Systems offline, execute. Access granted. Upload patient vitals. Treatment continues, but tissues persistent. Prognosis is not optimistic. Patient seems usually anxious since receiving recent courier slate. Possibly some bad news from back home. It's inaccessible. More? Notepads. What more would we need to get from here? We checked this out fully. Food tray. Wait a minute. The Rangers are onto us. They're going to find you. And when they do, an alias won't protect you. The best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. Your hideout in the old asteroid mine of Sakharov should be ideal. Steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. I know you don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping see it through. If I don't get the chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It's been an honor. Major Hull. Well, we've got the next spot. 2 seconds. Gotta grab a drink. I'll be right back. Don't touch that mouse. Okay. I'm back now. Got my drink and we're ready to jump back into this. Interesting, isn't it? How deep this goes. I didn't even see the dead doctor. Look at this. Kill the frickin' step. She's gonna pay through the nose. Never been over here. Interesting. Can't fast travel though from this location. Gonna have to get outside it, I guess.
Really hope someone
And I always should put the cockpit. I don't know why I don't do that. I should just do it. Because we're always going to go to the cockpit. But I don't know why. But switch over to L. And let's check out this new place here. What's funny is... sorry. It's a little bit of water. So let's check out what this place has got. I think she's only got... Look at that. And she's done. We just need to scan this part. That one's surveyed. And then go to Mira. What an easy solar system. Might as well do it while we're here. It's simple and oh my god. The power. Oh my goodness. Next time those spacers get into a battle with us, they're going to have something else. Look at this planet. Not much. We've got craters. Craters. Looks like nothing but craters. Let's go where it's nice and sunny. Just two little spots. That's it. We got this baby wrapped up. Yes, a new planet. And we'll exit the ship. So for everybody wanting to know, we're on Myr 2. Two resources. That's it. That really is it. Got one little unknown section out there. Anytime I get out into these little places, it's nice to see a little variety. The game is so massive that after all this time getting up there, close to 80 hours, I want to say I think I've done close to about 10%. And that's probably giving it light, but Helium-3 appears to be one of the first. Grabbing. And just one more. This little outpost right here. No, it's aluminum. Aluminum is the other one. It's a collapsed mine. Well, are we going down into it? Might as well. Maybe there's something on this planet. Credits. Ooh, some skeletons. What do we have here? Cooler. An orange and kefir. Nothing too much that I need. You know, even though that we're on here, this seems to be a little bit of a different layout than what I've ran into. I love it when I run into stuff like that. It's just so beneficial to see the procedural generation. Dead miner. Credits, not much. A little bit of caseless. Is that really it? Yeah, it appears to be. Unfortunately, I wish there was more. But, you know, in the future, I think Todd is going to have a lot more different stuff through it. He really, you know, he said that he was building this game for it to have the long-term functioning. And I do believe that they will add much to this. But this game, if calculation is right, I think is going to be somewhere in the vicinity. Oh, there's 2 spots to get out. There's one up top, and then one is like... No, there's only one way to get out. Huh. Getting out of here is a little bit different, isn't it? Well, let's check it a little bit more. Before we jump out, see if there's anything really cool in here. I think they've done a great job. I mean, I know that there was a little bit of hate with the game, and I try to not be a part of it because I have been so happy with it, and I don't know what other people were looking for. I understand that there's a little bit of that No Man's Sky, and they're wanting a little bit more of an exploration type feel to it, but to me, it has all of that. This might just be the case where what everybody hates, I'm just not on par with it. I'm just not. Real easy, you know, thing. And sometimes, I mean, just looking here. So, we've got a planet where there's not much on it. 2 resources surveyed. But yet we've got a facility over here. And I just want to see something. If I go to this place, is there a little bit of story? Is there something that gives me the gist of it? Because I like it. I really do. I like to see that there's a little bit added to it. A little bit of, you know, slate story with each different spot of something that happens. I remember when we went to one spot, it was completely frozen over. I haven't even ran into one of those frozen places in a long time. So the procedural generated type feel is definitely working in that. But then there were some other places where there was like a biotics factory or a plant. So here, yep, we definitely have some people. There's one turret right there. And let's hunker down. Lots of turrets right here. And this is a 22. He's a troublemaker. I love this new tactician. This Grendel, though, they're not very good. They do seem to add a nice feel. It's a crappy weapon that is really like on steroids. Oh shoot, we should have probably reloaded there. Should we? Really, we still didn't reload? Thought for sure we did that time. And this one is a completely different layout than anything that I went against. So let's see what we got. Taste the shotguns, a little bit of snake oil. And I'm gonna go over to my inventory real quick and just see where we're at. Okay, so we've got a little ways to go. So we can definitely start taking a Poachman. And we're trying to build up our spaceship. So this is helpful. Even if it's a little bit of a redundancy and there's not much in there. This one was a completely different layout than what I went into before, like I said. And it has a unique feel to it. So this is what I'm talking about. You can land on a planet. Oh, shoot. Well, hello there. easy, you know, but I pick up some frag grenades, pick up some weapons. And these guys, of course, you know, they're not been much to really brag about, but it's at least something. Little penicillin. Take a little drink here. Gosh, that's a good drink. Okay, so not much there. A little value there. Toxic gas. Let's go inside and see what the different layout has in store for us. Got a few. I think this was, I want to say, one of the guys that didn't pick up anything. Calibrated Grendel. I'm already at 92. I don't know how much more I want to pick. This was the troublemaker. This is the big boy. And he had a Beowulf on him. And then in we go. All right. There's a mannequin right here. It's a 3. The mass is pretty high, though. Ooh, excuse me. Mastery to unlock that. I wonder if there's a computer. Yes, there is. Turrets control. No signal, so we've taken those out. Let's see if there's a way in here. Yeah, crap, there's not a way. Helium extraction site, so we do need to upgrade that. Alright, well, I guess this one we can't get into. And that's just something that later on, you know, when we land on some spot, we'll be able to do. Let's continue our mission. We've fully done that one. Deep freeze. Let's go over here to, it looks like we're going to Sakharov? Yeah, definitely much more power. Much more when it comes into this. Though our speed is not that great, it's our missiles and all those things. Really wonderful power. I think I'm going to add a little bit to the engine. Just a tad. I like it right around that. I think that is the sweet spot. You can use the boost, you can kind of move around them. So let's hail. That's never a good sign. When you're coming into a space station and it's just static, usually means not good things there. Okay, let's board. So we're going to take this by the book. We're going to go in. We've had a lot of, space stations. Been able to figure out kind of the layout a little bit better. Some of the cool ones, if you guys are kind of wondering, you're like, well, where do I go for a cool space station? Sol, outside of Earth, had one of the most amazing first space stations that I went to. Total fun. Really, really fun. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, let's continue. Security camera.
Something's moving out there. Look who it is.
So this mannequin right here. 3,000 for a 6. I mean, it's not really that good. I'm not gonna take it. There's gotta be some really good goodies in this. Door number 1. Nothing. It does pay to be observant, but don't take forever. That's what I found out. Sometimes the good stuff is really at the end. Let's open up this one right here.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Well, that's not a good sign. She's definitely not somebody who's nice. How are we doing now? 103. Okay, still doing okay. There's another door right here. Frag grenades? Really? Oh my god. Thank you. Loving this place. It's got a bunch of little goodies. And that's the one thing that's so cool about the game. It's just to explore. I love that about it. This one's a broken switch. These are interesting. Little showers. I don't think I've actually checked those out before. So this layout appears to be somewhat normalized. Shoot! These things are alive. Man! Oh, they hit hard. They hit really hard. What the heck are those? Now, this alien genetic material, make sure you pick that up. And the reason I say that, pick that up, is, guys, look at this. So this, we go to all. Look at that. It's only one mass for 1375. I mean, if you think about that, that's huge, huge. So definitely something to pick up. If you're going through and you're like, you know, I need to gain a little bit of money here, a little low in the socket, it's a wonderful addition. This is the next emergency. That one's broke. Pirate ship, that's me. Goes up top here. Oh, another door. So, pretty cool. A ramen multi-pack, but look at this. 12% persuasion chance. I mean, it's not stuff that I would pick up, but it's something to look at when you're coming through someplace. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get to where the gisty is. Thermal packs. Sparkling water. Yeah, I didn't find much in here. Nothing. There's gotta be something good in here. Okay, trauma pack. There we go. So it wasn't a run for nothing. But yeah, it doesn't have much. It's kind of to disarray you away from, you know, your objective, I feel. Empty bathroom. She's locked up in there tight. This is a little difficult.
They were just here.
Yeah, they were. We can't open this. Cutter.
Should we? No. Let them go.
Gotta be something down here. Something in the vicinity. She's prepared for a while. This shard thing here. Isn't that something? Look at this crystal. Goes down here and kind of wraps around. Well, that is interesting. That's weird. That thing just popped up out of nowhere. This is security. There's a door right here. Of course, the door needs unlock mastery. Folders, tissues, coffee mugs. There's another gun here. What the heck? Ducky, it's you! We found you! I'm taking that. I am taking that.
I'd like to take a look at that under a microscope.
We have to find a way to get into the security. They provide this cutter, but... I wonder. Would we use the cutter to... I mean, it just makes me think, you know, do we use the cutter to, like, pry this open? No.
Damn!
Sorry. Sorry, I apologize. It's got to be up something up top, I think. I thought we checked everything out, but metal tray, food. There's nothing, like, really beneficial in here. This is a different one. Well, I will say I am a little bit lost on this one. So we came in here. We had the security. And then we had these things, and then this area, and then of course we had to get into here. The problem is we can't unlock that. We need mastery to unlock it. I don't see anything on the computers. It just keeps telling us we need to go down. Investigate it. Okay, so well, we are investigating. Nothing to unlock. Just this cutter. Well, that's threw me for a loop.
Got me!
Can break that. Well, I'm gonna have to look. I am totally lost on this one. Shuts this door. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to Google it. On the quest in the question, let's just take a look here. Surgical strike. I hate to Google, but I don't know. Let's see what it says. So it looks like it must be something with the cutter. I didn't read too far. Just enough to get like the gist of it. Something about 4 corners of the wall. Yeah, I'm not... Well, I might have to look here. Oh. Cut pins. No way, that's it. I had no idea. That was so interesting. Now I had to look on that one.
I have located an enemy. I am attacking it. Damage all systems.
Oh. Whoa. That activates it. That one goes down. structural bone. Got a robot up here. Dang it. Oh my god. I didn't know we were this low in health. Whoa! Oh man, they can jump up here. Woofy!
You're not so tough.
Thank you, Adrian.
You
That was
make a decent field biologist, Captain.
Let's unlock this puppy. 2 right there. Let's see here. There's 2 there. Maybe 3 on that. And then, let's see here. 3 there. We need 2 hits up here. Two there. All right. Open door. Med pack. Oh, I have something here. That's worth a lot of weight, but worth good money. All right, 2 down. Moving hard. I'm like, oh, another room in here. Nothing that sets the eye. Oh man, I'm being really weighed down by this. We've only got 40 left. Go further down. Wow. This is something. Let's go over to the cutter again. It's got to be something with that. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, this goes over here. Pick a digipick. Hit this. Shoot. She's got this whole place mined. Not a great place. Not a good place at all. Nothing of use. Further down into the hole we go. God, it's like forever. Lots of enemies. Oh man.
Damage. Total system failure.
A few more enemy units. Shoot. Okay, running at that probably isn't the greatest idea. We learned that already. That one's down. Still shooting at me. What is still shooting at me?
systems.
Okay, we've grabbed all of that. My goodness gracious. I'll say, this confused the heck out of me, especially that first part. But now that I know what's going on, it's easy from this part, because you know you need to use the weapon. But man, I guess it's self-explanatory cut. But I would have never guessed this before.
Taking fire over here! Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it.
Why is the first seizing his farmland?
Because that's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs on us.
Who hired the first and why?
I can't wait until you find out.
So this is about revenge?
Of course it is! We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No! They did nothing. Nothing! Ah. Well, now they can die. Just like most of our unit did.
Back to business at hand.
Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway.
I'm not here to kill you.
You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
Leaving until I get some information about the first.
Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here. And leave me in peace.
All right. Give the encrypted slate to Alex. He should know what to do with it. All right, guys, 2 seconds. Got to use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Don't touch that mouse. Alright, guys. I'm back. I got a little bit deeper with Maya. Figuring out what's going on here has been daunting. Back to Achille. Oh, I can't fast travel? I gotta run out of this whole thing? Really? Well, wait a minute. Before we go, is there anything good up there? Can't talk to her anymore. She's sleeping. Jar. What's this? Turret control. No signal. We took those out. Oh, there's an elevator right here. Hold on. Before we go, there's gotta be something good up here. No books. No. Really not much. A digi-pick, but you know, not that great. I was expecting more. Here we go. Million doors to open. What was that? I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. It wasn't what I thought. That's for certain. But Alex, he should be able to give us something on this encrypted message. From there, maybe we'll figure out, I don't know. This planet we haven't really scanned at all. It's a full one, that's for certain. Good shall prevail in Starfield. That's the one big thing to know. We're bringing a moral cause.
Welcome to the Rock.
I'm proud to be
Alex, I got another one.
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far?
Feels good out there making a difference, Alex.
That's good to hear. So, what brings you by?
I got this slate for you. Here you go, hotshot. Now let's go with this one.
Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
And then we're off to the next quest. Really pushing up And as we take each one of these, on the run with the Red Mill. Now, we've been to the Red Mill before, if you guys remember. We've got most of the resources. It should be pretty easy to do this one. Let's go to the coast. That's the land. That's a crater. Crater, coast, 25%. They had some hell of a crappers on this mother. Ah, man. I mean, the first time we did that Red Mile, it was something else. So for everybody who wants to know, we're on Prima 3. It's like just one resource. The flora we really have not gathered. %, scanned. There we go. And let's make our way towards the first ecological. It's just one. It's in that direction. I think that's the closest one. Oh wow, this boost pack is nothing compared to our last one. Still good for running though. Already at 79. So it's going pretty well. Lots of resources. Just none of the flora. Kind of hiding. This jetpack sucks. Oh, we're gonna do a lot of running, I think, until we get a new jetpack, that's for certain. Oh, I hope you're ready for that. Little creatures. Son of a cracker. Man, these things mean business. Jump up. Oh my goodness, this jetpack is so crappy. It could not even jump up there. I'm trying to help you out right now. I am. Holy moly, these things suck. Jump up a little higher. Are you flipping kidding me? Get up there. Man, they took her out. Oh, wow. And I fell off the rock again. Jesus. This jetpack absolutely sucks. I'm investing in a better one. Gun's not good against it. Yep, it's like the first time we went on this planet. Just horrible. Constantly getting hit by projectiles and stuck. So we're just gonna move from that spot. I'm gonna switch over to the shotty. Or no, my rifle. I never thought that I would run into such an adversity on this planet. Hit real hard. Wow. Our weapons do absolutely nothing to this. Good God. I've never seen a planet like this. Let's look and see what we've got here. So the mag shot we had in 1. Modified Rattler. Beowulf we had in 2nd. Calibrate Grendel we had in 3rd. I don't know what to use against them. I think this Beowulf is better. Maelstrom. Got a lot of that. Yeah, it's difficult to figure out what thing to use against them. Maybe the shotgun. Good God. We got our butt handed to us on that one. I can't say I've ever ran into that much. But that's different. We were going towards this one. Yeah.
We could get some useful resources off of this.
Red Mile is definitely turning into an era. Not only can you not move too much on this planet, but it is increasingly difficult for the wildlife. The O2 is not much. Even though I've got it maxed, it's so difficult. And then talk with Sarah. This is the one that we want. This is the ecological spot. Jetpack. Red Mile Mauler. These things. What the frick is in this cage? Yeah, I guess we'll open it up. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. 2 there. Let's go with 2 there. Now, nothing lines up on that one. I like that one. Of course, we could go there. And then 3 could help us out maybe there? There we go. And then this one here and 3. And 2 there, maybe. All right. Guy with a lot of stuff. I don't like this planet at all. There's the one resource, but where's the other one? Right there. You can barely jump on this planet. I mean, look at this. I'm literally like stuck. God, I hate this planet. Jetpack. Piece of junk. That's what it is. So, from where we're at right now, landed, we've got about, oh, no, we're in combat, so we apparently can't travel. I don't even know who I'm fighting, though, because I've got nobody flipping around me. Now can I look? Nope, still in combat, apparently. It's glitched me out. Okay, now I can move. Now let's look at it. Coniferous forests, so that's probably going to be where we'll hit most of it. Only 38% in that area.
Any creatures we meet around here will probably be nasty. We need to be careful.
You think? This is like the worst place. This is worse than Nira. Not only do we got these guys, but... and they herd up. That's the problem. Man, they're just freaking horrible. I don't know what I want to switch to. Apparently energy weapons take them down. Yeah, this is a horrible planet. I hate this planet. This planet can go to Hades. Thank you for helping me out, Hadrian. Could you shoot somebody? Oh, good gosh, this place sucks. Wow. I know what we're gonna switch to take them down. I don't understand it. Even the first time, just did not have a good weapon that took him down. And you only get 6 XP. They're like the hardest units that I've ran into that you don't get crap. Yeah, let's get the stuff and get the frick off this planet. Flora's almost done. I think I will save, considering we're on crap now. More over here. What I don't understand is how much ammo we've grabbed. We still seem to be nothing. Where is my freaking weapon? We do have this one, and this one is 72. I'm gonna jump to that. What the heck? Might as well. 72. We're gonna need it on this planet. And then the other thing that I want to switch to is a little bit of a better apparel. Maybe... no, we've got this one. Fragmentation grenade. Weapons. Vampire's gift. Only 63 frickin' rounds left in that thing. Let's put the shotgun on top. It's the only one we got rounds in right now. We buy so many rounds and yet we still end up with like nothing. That's what gets me. 95 now. Still a little bit more flora. And these filters. definitely in this area. I think we're gonna maximize everything we got. Scanned there. So now it's just down to fauna. Get these beetles and get the... What the frick is onto us now? Oh, I hate these things. Here. You think? They're freaking everywhere.
I took one out. Taking fire over here. Think you can take me? No, they got me. Target eliminated. Well, I can handle this.
Yeah, if you can handle it, let's take them down then. Oh, I've never used that many med packs on the planet. This is a first. Good God. Totally dark too. What do we got there? That's the ship landing spot. Let's take a look on a gander. Crater, 88%. Let's jump to where it's light. So this is the new Nera.
This atmospheric composition is bad news. We can't go any further without our suits.
There they are. Got it surveyed. Oh, if she would shoot, where the frick is you, Hadrian? Yeah, throw a grenade. There you go. Okay, this planet is totally done, and I am so glad because I hate this planet. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. It's the worst frickin' planet I've ever been on. I'm gonna get to frickin' Red Mile. I'm gonna grab more ammo than I can possibly gather. What's funny is that we grab as much as we can need at each one of these places, and this place is
for you, Captain.
thrown us for a loop. You know the Red Mile. And we still have 1 point. Made me think a little bit about our wellness. We've never upgraded this. I know. It's crazy to think, but 20% might give us a little bit more as we start to get up. First thing I'm gonna do is grab ammo and sell like crazy. What's up, buddy?
If only there was something else like this in the galaxy, so I wouldn't have to deal with the staff here.
You'll be talking to the other side of my boot if you keep trying to strike up a conversation.
Well, if it isn't little General Stock.
It can get rowdy in here.
I hope you'll forgive me if I
Hey,
don't stand
just
up
so
and
you know,
salute.
I don't water down the
I'm
drinks
just
like
all
our
that
last batch.
impressed by
Aside from the restaurant and hotel, just speak to our staff.
Wrong one. Let's get a drink.
You got it. Word of water.
So she has weapons and ammo. 7.7s we definitely frickin' need. The shotgun shells. Need all of those. And ultra mags. There we go. The seller, the rescue axe. The modified rattler. The Beowulf. Calibre Grendel Equinox. The Maelstrom. Yeah, get rid of that. That was a piece of junk. I don't give a crap. I don't care if it's a tactician's advanced Grendel. This thing was a joke. Auto rivet and the cutter can all go. And then over here, so 50 calibers, we've got just an absolute ton of these. You can get quite a bit of money for those. Get rid of those. 50 arrays, get quite a bit for that. And these rivets, haven't really used those at all. Light particle fuses. 9x39s. You know, if we ever do find a good sniper, we could use it for those. 7.62s and these white hots. I don't really know what those are for. We do have the bounty hunter we're using, so at least this can go, and we should buy from her. So aid wise, med packs are always a good thing. Trauma packs. Let's look at my weapons. 47 still. We need the 43 MIs and the 15x25s. And she doesn't have them. Crap. Okay, well, in that case, so many of these caseless. Could probably get rid of half of those. Use this with a little bit. Okay. There we go. She doesn't have much credits left. Ship parts, nothing to sell.
Oh, and you can
Come and see me if you need anything else.
Alright, this is the first one right here.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
That's right. That's right.
Wonderful. Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
Sorry to bother you, but I got a job to do. Don't worry about me, I can handle myself. Why are you assuming I'll be a burden?
Because I've trained new recruits before, and it's not an experience I want to repeat.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I've got a job to do. Let's click that one.
Yeah, well, you're here now, so we'll just have to make it work. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
Go meet your contact.
Follow me.
I saw your last run. You've got some serious skills.
Thank you.
Hello! Former winners are always welcome back here.
Just 'cause you're a successful runner don't mean you get any special privileges around here.
How are you, dear?
I'm watching you.
It's not every day you meet someone known throughout
You said you'd be alone.
Yeah, well, things changed. Take a seat.
Who are you?
I'm a good friend of Autumn's. She's thrilled to see me.
Wait, Autumn has friends?
Like hell. The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why?
I'm trying to take land from a farmer. I want to know why. It's a ranger's duty to protect the people, and they're a threat.
Wow, how noble.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory.
Competition's good for business. Just need to rise to the challenge.
Well, thanks for the economics lesson, but I think I know my trade. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not gonna tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
I can be very persuasive.
Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the Mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco.
I've run the mile before. I can handle it.
You serious? Damn. There's not many people who can say that. If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
Oh,
You're really going to
goodness.
take on the Mile, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna take on the mile. I've done it before. Not a big deal, lady.
I can't wait for the next run.
Oh.
It's gonna be one to remember.
That's dangerous.
Pardon me?
Whatever you have to say.
May fortune smile on you today. That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him, exactly?
Well, Maya, it's a private matter. He's funding a mercenary company that's threatening farmers.
Yes, this is not unknown to me. His association with the First is troubling, to say the least, and that trouble could find its way here. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco. You've run the Red Mile and survived. Show me that you can do it again.
If that's what it takes, I'll do it.
Good. As before, I'll collect wagers from our patrons who will bet on your survival.
Definitely I'll be coming back alive.
That's what every runner says.
Well, I've done it before, Maya.
Now that we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. Come with me and I'll introduce you.
Well, there's something that's been troubling me.
Nothing quite like the excitement of a run.
And just looking at our skill points.
Your attention, please, valued patrons and honored guests. For one brave soul, the hour of fate is once again at hand. Yes, a runner has returned to challenge the Red Mile. Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show. The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower you'll see in the distance. Once you've done so, return here alive and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile.
Alright, so easy, we've done it before. No biggie. We know where they're gonna be, so nothing different than last time. Alright, we need to switch you weapons here.
Do you need me somewhere?
Let's trade gear.
Need me to lend a hand?
So we've got her with this one. What could we give her? A mag shot is powerful. Could give her one of my best weapons. And give her a little ammo for it. And see how that runs.
See you later.
Oh, she didn't
Need
switch
something?
over. Hold on.
I'll take that for you.
I gotta equip it.
See you.
Okay. What are we carrying so much weight for? What do we get for that gland? All 12 value, not much. Probably no point in picking it up. During the day is much easier.